Hello lads and lasses, welcome back to the channel. About a year ago I attempted to bake a brownie. You might remember, you might not. I wouldn't be surprised. It went awfully. It was disgusting. I was the only one who tried it. This time we're not making brownies as it's Christmas time. You know, I've got a Christmas jumper on. Santa's riding a dinosaur. I've got a Christmas hat on. Christmas. We're going to make something Christmassy. Now what do you think of when you think Christmas? You think Christmas, you think baking, cooking. What's the first thing that comes to your mind? To say it out loud, really loudly, so anyone in the vicinity can hear what you say. What is it? Not that. We're not going to do that. That's a terrible idea. My idea is much better. Spam and egg pie. It's top 10 foods in the world. It will rival any sort of culinary dish that Gordon Ramsay can make. Fluff that guy sucks. Spam and egg pie, made by my nan, doesn't suck. It is the best thing in the world. I have made spam and egg pie maybe once, twice before, years ago when I actually used to do things apart from sit in a room all day. I'm standing today, that's crazy. So we're going to make spam and egg pie. You need 3 ingredients for spam and egg pie as far as I'm aware. Spam, egg, I don't know how many, I'll get to that in a second, egg, and then pastry, which we'll talk about later. But don't worry about the pastry, I've got it sorted. Yeah, so the eggs, they're part of an orchestra, and they've been captured by the elf on the shelf and its little friend. I can't remember if they're siblings or not. I don't wake up early enough to usually find out what's going on time. But here I am, hoping to use some eggs. Again, I don't know how many. I haven't looked at any measurements for this stuff. I don't know if I'm meant to use an entire tin of spam. I'm going to. It's 90% meat. I don't want to know what that other 10% is. It's probably plastic. I wouldn't be surprised. I'm not an enjoyer of spam, unless it's put with egg in a pie. Before we continue, you know, to make the spam egg pie in the cake dish, I've got a guest actually. It's really cool. I don't get many guests, as you know. I'm a small person and content creator. So on this rare occasion, we've got a guest. It's actually really sick. So if you just want to, no, don't just come out, man. Just okay. I'll get the guest. I'll get the guest. Look at that. I'll stand up then, David. How are you? Jesus Christ! I'm not asking you to do much. It's David Dickinson, but he's wearing an elf hat. That's cool. I know. Look at that. He's going to be our little helper today. He's going to help out. I'll ask him all the important questions, like how many bloody eggs to put into this, because I still don't have a clue. Oh, I'm going to start with the pastry that goes in this, because otherwise, where am I going to put the spam? I'm not going to chop it up and then leave it. That feels a bit disgusting. I don't want to touch this either. I don't like touching raw meat. I don't know why I thought this was a good idea. I don't know why I didn't just leave it to the experts. I'm regretting my choices now. Anyways, not front. We'll get this stuff sorted. You know, you can wait there. So we've got our container for the short crust pastry sheet. Now, am I cheating? I'm not a bakery channel. I never claimed to be. You came here thinking I was going to teach you how to make spam and egg pie. I don't know myself. I'm getting okay. Oh. Right. The instructions said, take out the packaging. Take out the packaging. That's done. What do I do next? Remove. No, done that bit. Remove out of packaging. Done that bit. Unroll the pastry. Leave on the baking paper provided. Oh no. I've already interested in. So I've already snapped a bit off, which is just fantastic. First predicament has arrived. Didn't think it would happen so early with the frozen. I haven't even made the pastry myself. I've cheaped out making the pastry myself, so it would be a bit easier for me. But that hasn't worked, has it, David? No. David agrees that's not worked. Why would that have worked? I've left it for ages. I took it out and I sorted all the stuff. Maybe I didn't leave it long enough and I've just got frozen pastry on my thing now, on my bench. It's slimy. Why is it slimy? Okay. Oh, So I've broken another bit off, which really doesn't bode well for the rest of this. So I think I'm going to leave it for a bit longer and come back to it. Right. So I've made a cup of tea. I'm running on about 0 hours of sleep, and I've had a fantastic idea. Why don't I just put this in the microwave? It's still a little bit hot. It's whatever. David can keep an eye on it. You know, if you want some David, you can just have some. You know, me and David are good pals. Me and old Dave. So we could put it on a plate that I've washed today. You know, save a bit on what's being actually used and what's being actually washed. You know, all of my washing up at the end just increases more by the second. I'm going to put this in the microwave for a little. I don't know how long's a suitable amount of time, but David's still deciding how many eggs I put in my thing. So let's say bye-bye to the light for 2 minutes. In a bit. Oh my god, I feel slightly less blind. Put it in the microwave. Yeah! Microwave. Right. So I put it in for 15 seconds, as you might have been able to tell. Oh yeah. Hold on, that might possibly be the good stuff. I don't know though. See, that is a lovely bit. That is nice and floppy. This bit, I've just got a bit of my fingernail. That's disgusting. I'm gonna throw myself off a bridge. I swear to God. No, it's breaking again. We're putting it back in. Jesus. Didn't say anything. This is awful. I've never had a worse idea in my life. Well, that's not true. I have, which will not be discussed. I'll just carry that on. Now the question is, has that done all the way through? Answer, probably bloody not. But why would it have? Why would my idea have worked? See, it's getting this first bit off. Lovely. That's where the crack is. And oh my god, it's kind of worked. Oh my god, it's actually... I reckon we can make this work. Right, microwave's done. Thank you, Michael. Right, so, back to the bacon, never in doubt. This pretty much has worked. It's rolling out now, pretty well. This bit's bloody not, Jesus Christ. Oh my days, I might have fluffed it still. No, that's tearing, it's tearing again. It is tearing again. This is not looking good. This is looking... No bueno. What? I don't know. See, it's worked nicely here, and then it gets to here, and that was me, and then it gets to here, and it's back to being really, really cold. So I reckon we do this, right, we do this, and then we do, whoop, this. Because this isn't going to go wrong, we'll put it back in the microwave. Oh, don't stick together. Right, this feels lovely and soft now. I'll put it in for another 15 seconds, and then I had a horrible realisation that it might just stick together. It's not done that, and it's still cracked. That bit's awful. But the rest has rolled out. Yes! Oh, I'm gonna commit a crime. It's slimy. I don't like that. I'm not on the spectrum, as far as I'm aware. Okay, so what I've got to do with this now is I've got to get this into this. How? How am I going to do that? Because then I also need the sides done, and I need a top. I've got this bit still, actually. You know, we can still use this bit. It's hospitalised, but you know. Oh, right. I've actually. That's just all one thing now. I've mushed that all together. Can you just mush it all together? Oh my god, I'm a chef. I'm actually a chef, mate. I made this. This is me. I made this pastry. That's all. That's all Logan SG. Slightly David Dickinson. You know, he plays his part. Oh my days. This could genuinely work. That's still cold and slimy. It makes me want to like really punch literally the next person to walk in on us. You see, the thing is, a year ago I had alcohol to get me through this. Today I've got a cup of tea to get me through this. It's not the same. Right, so do I now, the question is, do I now thingy this all up and then try and roll it out into the thing? Or do I not? Because let's be real, right? This is what we want. This. And that's just for the bottom. We also need the side. We also need it to come across here. And also, we need a lid. Oh, I don't have more pastry to then be able to just make a lid. Maybe Gordon Ramsay is better than I thought. You know, the other guy isn't. What's that other guy? He introduced healthy school meals in schools. Like a loser. What's his name? Can't remember. Not Craig Bellamy, he was a football player. That's stupid. Who's putting spam in a toast? David Dickinson's just moved. He's getting angry. Oh, David, where are you going, lad? Stay still for us. Okay, so now I've got my bacon tray ready-ish. You know, it's ready enough. It's as ready as it'll ever be. Jesus Christ. I need to work out what we're doing with this. Are we leaving it as is? You know, because that's a nice thickness. But we will have to do it in parts. So we'll have to take it out. We'll have to cut a circle. Which, to be fair, we could do now. We just put that there. And then I get this. Bang. You know, as little waste as we can. I get a knife. We get a knife, and I cut all the way around. This toaster's in the way, actually, of my pristine cutting. So if it goes badly around here, it's all because of that toaster. I'll be taking. Oh no, I've gone off course, and it's not even the toaster, so I can't even blame the toaster for that. That was just poor. That was just really bad. Yeah, look at that. Let him go. He's got knife skills. Woo! Right, paper, back in there. Get back in. Right, and then what we do is we detach the excess skin. You know, we just lump it all together. There we go. Do that. We grab this, and this is now our base. This is the base. Oh, I've ripped it. I've ripped it. Oh no. Oh no. Oh, jeezy peeps. Jeezy peeps. Oh, Jesus Christ. I don't think I could have done that much worse if I tried. But you know what? It fits fine because it's actually too big. So yeah, I can mend that hole. Yeah, that's perfect. Look at that. That doesn't look out of place at all. Right, now we've got to really push it in. How the hell do I show you me pushing it? You've got to really push it into the sides, you know what I mean? Really get in there. You know, some of it's too big, some of it's too small for what I've done. You can see I really left a large A large margin for error. What am I? Why is the cat in the sink? Now we've got this stuff. We've got all of, look at that, we've got all of that and that to play with. So that paper's moist now, and not even in like a cool, nice way. Yes, it might not be sanitary letting a cat roam about, right? I've not got, oh no, Jesus Christ. What we need is a rolling pin. Do we own one still? That's a fantastic question. I don't think we do. That's fantastic. Right, what we're gonna do is we're just gonna massage it out. We're gonna make like a pizza dough. That's what we'll do. We'll make it. It's gonna be like making pizza. You ever made pizza before? It's an absolute nightmare. If you ever need a massage, I took one module in second year in my sport coaching course. Just let that sink in on giving massages. I swear to God, you stay away from my bloody pastry. I could use a glass. I can use it. Oh my days. David, you're so smart. That was all David's idea. Look at that. Close glass. It works just as fine. That is fantastic. Now, how thin do you want this to go? Is a really good question if you're asking us home. If you're following along to this recipe, please don't. Please stop. I'm not responsible for any injuries going on. See, I think that's fine personally. So, what I reckon I do is, good question. I reckon I freehand it. That's what I do. Like that. Yeah, there we go. Bit of that, and then that's about right. Surely that is about right. And bang, bada bing, bada boom. That is one. Oh, I've got more on my fingernail. I'm not enjoying this as much as I thought I would. I was like, oh my God, food, fantastic. That's a bit of me. That's too thick, actually. If you look at that there, the thickness in that compared to what we had in this other one is telling. So you just want to roll it out, really. That's really what you want to do. You just want to make sure that it's because you want it to look consistent all the way through or something. That's what Gordon Ramsay would say. I'm on Gordon Ramsay's side now after slewing him. Oh, I've just realised there's some breaks in there. So if I just cover them up, yeah, there we go. Yeah, that looks. I don't think anyone's going to want to touch this. Right, build that wall. Let's turn into Donald Trump for 2 seconds. Build the wall, build the wall, build the wall. Right, that wall that has not gone as far as I thought. I thought that would have covered more thing than it did, and it just hasn't. See, what I'm doing here, right, is I'm just pressing it in to create a solid foundation, or attempting to create a solid foundation. It's probably not creating a solid foundation, which is fine. I'll just use the end of this knife now, just to kind of like really get the point across that it needs to meld together, otherwise I might throw myself off a bridge. And I've got to do that probably another 4 times at this rate. Right, that's perfect. I'm not going to lie, I've absolutely smashed that out of the park, mate. I've actually done really well. This is going so well. Who was doubting us? Who was ever doubting us? Not me. Certainly not me. And look at that, we've got all of that to play with. And we're going to chop some spam, because spam's the next step. David's still got some time to worry about how many eggs we have to put into this, and then I've got to find something to mix the eggs with. Right, spam. the main event, right, is this. We've got a chopping board, we've got the spam. I'm going to get a different knife, just cause meat contamination, or whatever. Right, this test is, can I get the thing? Yeah, I can do that. And then, ooh, look at that. Now that is 90% meat. Whoa, look at that. I wish I was joking when I said this smells a bit like cat food. Because it does. Do you recycle this? Do I just bin this? What is the oh, I don't know, I'll save it. Right, this is going to be the worst bit, because as everyone knows, to get 90% of 90% meat out of the can, this is what I like to do. I like to chop it down the sides, just to get it to unstick. We hope the bottom doesn't stick. We just pray that doesn't stick. There's no real, like, there's nothing to that. That's all hopes and prayers. Well, like a magic trick, that's putting dents in the bottom, and I don't think that's getting any further out. Go! That, David, don't let the cat eat that. Jesus Christ. Right, here's your bit of spam. We'll put it on its side, because this is what we want to do. I don't know what best angle to do this is. How does that look? Mate, it looks fine. It's better than the brownie one. You can actually see what I'm doing. So what you're going to do is you want to chop it into slices. Oh, it's moving. And yeah, I'll just touch it. So these are the kind of thickness of the slice, I guess, that you're kind of aiming for. That is disgusting. That, oh, don't even. Right, so now what we're going to do now is, you don't want to just leave that big bit of spam there, obviously, that would be mental. So what we're going to do is we're going to cut it into, I don't know, halves and halves again. So, mate, zip your pocket up, there we go. So that's about half. And I reckon we turn it. We've got half again. Don't I get a call? I am. Right, so during my phone call, I had a bit of a revelation. I thought, why don't I just make the spam small? And then I thought, that's an awful idea. So I'm not going to do that anymore. So I've just got 4 small bits of spam, which we're just gonna kind of dump around. Because it's too small. I've genuinely made it a bit too small, that bit. So that's a bit botched. So we're going to go back to the half and half again. Right, so that stuff is done with now. We don't need that anymore. Oh, Jesus Christ. Anyway, as I was saying, so this is what your spam and egg pie should be looking like pre-egg. Now, I got a call and I asked, how many eggs do you reckon should put in a spam and egg pie? And they didn't have a clue. So I'm going to trust David Dickinson, and he's gonna say a number. God knows what that number's going to be. While he's thinking of that number, we're gonna start to preheat the oven. 200. We're gonna slap it in, and we're gonna hope it goes well. It could not. I need a mixing cup. So what we're going to do is we're going to obviously mix it there. I don't use a whisk. We're going to use this fork that I despise because it's a bit too long and curvy. I don't like that in my forks. That is a terrible fork. I would never use that for eating. Anyways, Who are we going to pick from this array of eggs? I reckon we've touched this guy quite a few times, so we'll use him. He'll get used. We should probably pick, you know, or like the ones that are close. This one's Specky. We can't leave a Specky one out. He's got gaps, kind of like Harry Potter. Fantastic. This guy looks like he's yawning. Bloody hell, that's a big yawn. We'll use him. I reckon we go 4 eggs for now, and annoyingly, I'll use them all from like the middle section. That's funny. Yeah. Now what we've got to remember is we don't want to overdo it with the egg, because it's going to go in there. It's going to go all about, and then it's gonna form like you make it in the microwave. Scrambled egg. I'll make mine in the microwave anyway. I don't know how you make yours. Oh, that was a bad crack. That's an awful crack. There's shell everywhere. Oh, there we go. I think I've managed to survive that. We are 1 egg down. 3 to go. This one, that's nice and simple. That's nice and easy. Why is this bin feeling like a trek away right now? Oh, that's a good crack. That was beautiful. I don't even think I got any shell. Oh, there's definitely shell in there. I've just seen shell. Oh, there's shell. For God's sake. I don't have a fear of salmonella. But doing things like this just drives me to the edge. Bang. Beautiful. Absolutely nothing wrong with that. No, there's not. Fantastic. That's actually really good. I've done that one really well, actually. That one went perfectly. A nice big crack. Right, now what we're going to do is we're going to whisk away. So we've got our nice eggy mixture. We've got it there. Now we've just got to pour it in this and hope that it's actually enough. And then we've got to put a lid on it. Right, we'll pour this in now. You want to get say pouring milk, you just want to get it all over, yeah, that's it, all over, get it, oh yeah, all nice and glazed. Oh, that looks like a bogey, that's rancid. Right, that's done now. Now what you might want to do, oh, I've just flicked a bit on the bench as well, Jesus Christ. Right, what you might want to do is mix it up a bit, you know. You want it all eggy. You don't just want bits eggy and then... Oh mate, that's more than enough egg. I think 4 might have been too many actually. Yeah, we spent all this time just thinking about eggs. 4 was a great shout, David. That was all David Dickinson, by the way. The one and only. Yeah, cool, that'll do. Oh, do I need to put some egg on the top as well? I hope bloody not. I'll just put it all in. So now what we need to do, the very final step, we've gotten our... The last of our pastry. We just need to make a lid, and I reckon we can use it all. And maybe we can give it one of those flower things. You know what I mean? Not a flower. It's like a crest. I don't know how to explain it. Is that big enough? Because that's like the right sort of. That's not big enough. Bye. Quite the margin, in fact. Oh, that's gone awfully. That has gone awfully. Oh no, I've messed it up. I've messed it up big time. Some of this genuinely just isn't reaching. I'll try and get a closer look. I can't even like tip to show you. Yeah, there's that much off. But we want to try and... Oh man, I've really messed this up by just dropping it on, you know. No one tell Gordon Ramsay about this. He doesn't want to know. I don't want him to know. Oh, I've fluffed it. I've fluffed it right at the very last second. Right at the very last second. Everything's going so well. And I'm a tiny little bit of pastry away from the top. There's holes in it, there's cracks in it everywhere. I've accidentally fingered a bit. I don't even know what that is. That's coming straight off. Oh. Right, so what we're going to do now is we're going to put this in the oven. Oh, I've messed this up so bad. Oh, Jesus. I blame this guy. This guy, not this man. He told us the right amount of eggs. I think 4 eggs was a good shout. I'm going to put this in the oven. I'm going to do a little bit of cleaning up, I think. Jesus. I could fight someone. Right, we'll put it in. We'll put it in. We'll see what happens, right? We'll give it 10 minutes. Oh, that's hot. That's hot. Right, we'll give it 10 minutes. It's 21 past now. We'll give it about 31 minutes past. It's just turned 21 past as well, so it's like pretty 21 past. Yes. Right, we've had it in for 10 minutes. Just over by a minute, but seconds change. It's been in for 10 minutes. I'm going to take my first look at the pie, which didn't, you know what, it started off poorly, and I thought it couldn't get worse, and it just got better. It got so much better. We worked it out, and then we got to the end, and it got so much worse again. So, I don't hold high hope at all. I'm going to check how it's doing. I don't think it is done yet after 11 minutes. That would be crazy. The top probably looks done. It's definitely not going to be done yet though, but I'm going to have a look anyway. Man, I wish you could see what I'm saying, but I'm not moving this camera right now. There's just a pool of egg. It's just... It looks alright, to be fair, but there is just a pool of egg in one of the bits. So I'll check back again in about 10 minutes. In about 43 past. I might leave it another 10 to be fair. I might just go to the toilet. I might go cry. Jesus Christ. Right, I'm going to check it again. I've left it for about 15 minutes now. Just to see, you know, I don't know how long it's meant to be in there for. It's been in there for 25 minutes now. I'm going to check it. First of all, I've walked back into this kitchen twice and absolutely booed myself because I thought this was a real man. Get a proper amount of sleep before you do anything in life, otherwise you might die. I could get a heart attack if I walk in here again and forget David's in here. Anyway, oh, that's actually looking decent, you know. It's a bit pale still, but that bit that I thought was like a bit of egg, like a little egg pool, seems to have been covered up by crust. That's not, what the hell do you call it? You don't call it crust. Pastry. It's been covered up by pastry. I think it might actually come out okay, and I'm ecstatic. I don't know how much longer to leave it in there for. It's been in for 25 minutes. Do we leave it in there for 40? Surely not an hour. An hour.
How much did that fresh Rolex set you back?
An hour?
An hour!
I've left it about another 15 minutes, and I swear to God, I did it again. It's all getting to us. The pressure of making the perfect spam and egg pie. Really getting to us, so much so that anytime I see David Dickinson, anyways, it's pie chicken time. It's been in for about 40 minutes. So, I don't know if it just should be done by now. I don't know how to check either. Do you put a knife in like it's a cake? Don't know. That top's looking good. Weird. I reckon we take this out now. We have a look. We have a little inspection. Yeah. Look at that. That's looking pretty nice. Keep that on for 2 minutes. I'll come give you a little deeks. So, I mean, you can see really what's gone on. So, I'm trying to do this without making it fall over. You can see like these brown bits. That's egg. Obviously, that's egg that's just come through. Or it's possibly Spam. I believe that looks pretty done though. This is the final knife I'll use, I promise. Yeah, that feels done. That doesn't feel wet, and that's pretty much all we have to go on. If it's liquidy when I put that knife through, I might go punch my sister. It's heavy. I feel like there's a lot of egg in there. That maybe too much egg. So we'll get this first cut in. I'm quite happy with how this pastry's turned out, by the way, for like how bad it was originally. So we've cut through it. How's it looking on the inside? Because I know how spam and egg pie should look on the inside. Oh, look at that. That is, for the most part, really, really nice. Yeah, I think that's done. Who knows? Who knows? I might be about to get salmonella. That could just be from spam though. I haven't a clue. Anyway, I'm going to cut this up some more, so I can take a bite, take a little piece. This is the 5th time I've walked in this kitchen and thought that was an actual person standing in the kitchen. Anyway, we're going to pick a piece at random and see how it tastes. Right, got my piece here. It's dealt into 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 pieces. The more I look at it, the more I think maybe this egg isn't cooked all the way through. But I'm willing to risk salmonella for the video, of course. I probably nearly got it last time when I made those, the brownie. Who knows? Anyway, hopefully it's cooled down enough. I went to pee. It looks nice. It looks decent. It does, however, look like it's just top and bottom. There doesn't seem to be any middle pieces really until you get to like the back. Not that you can tell back there. Yeah. Anyways, we'll take a bite. It tastes like spam and egg pie. I actually think it might be. I think it's fine. Look at that. That is actually that is quite nice. It's quite nice. I'm quite proud of myself. Oh my god. I wish that was a fake reaction to David Dickinson in the corner of my eye. But that was genuine. I think this is much better than the brownie, in fact. Not hard to beat the brownie. The brownie was awful. But this actually tastes really. I would eat this entire pie. I don't think I finished that brownie. Or maybe I did. I don't want it to go to waste. I probably threw it out. It was a million. This pie, however, lovely. It's wundervoll. That's German. Yeah, that's the good stuff. That is. Oh. I wish I could eat it all. I did it all right now. This is honestly top 10. Yeah, spam and egg pie. Get it on your Christmas list. Get your nan to make it. You know, spam's expensive these days, so I wouldn't suggest buying it yourself. Tell the camera what you think.
It's not bad actually. It's not as good as Nana's.
No, yeah, it's not, but that's because I don't have puff pastry on it. Anyway, can you get out of my shop now?
Oh, sorry.
So, that's the spam and egg pie. It's done. It's good. I've got one person saying it's good, and that's all I need. It's not as good as the grandmother's, obviously. I'm not an expert, but it's good. It's good spam and egg pie. I'll let you know if I get salmonella, and then we'll take it from there. Fantastic. If you enjoyed, leave a like. Tell us what I should make next. What other food should I make next? I probably should not make any more food based on how this one went. But you know, is what it is. Aye, I'll see you when I next see you, probably in the new year at this rate. I've got uni stuff to do really badly that I've put off to make this spam and egg pie for the past hour and what, it's like 2 hours? Yeah. Great. Anyway, see you next time. In a bit, pal.